honestly, that could be it, and I worry if that's the case. I hope that Bukster gives us a good performance here, but you know what? I know a lot of people in chat are very aware of Av3k. He's a legend in the scene. In terms of finding his feet in the Quake Champions Duel, I think a lot of players are still doing that. They've been practicing hard. They're so talented at Quake through the hard work they've put in. But we'll see if Bukster's one of those rising stars who can actually take a game from a top tier player.
Now, Av3k has already qualified for Sacrifice, and now he's going to try to qualify for the 1 versus 1 regional.
Yep, let's do it, guys. We are in game right now with Av3k and Bukster. I'm on Av3k's point of view to begin with. He's got the Nyx to start with. I didn't actually go through the champion selection very well at all there. We've got Nyx, BJ, and Ranger picked by Av3k, and we've got Ranger, Nyx, and Scalebearer. So the difference really being the Scalebearer and the BJ.
Yeah, we're seeing a Scalebearer for the first time today, I think, and I think Scalebearer is a good option on this map because there's close hallways and you can use that bull rush really effectively.
I do respect a player with a good Scalebearer as well. It's a champion that I really want to be good with. But it requires a lot of intelligence with the positioning and the timing of the use of your bull rush as well.
And it requires you to not play Anarchy, and that's always hard for me.
There's just no space left on my lineup. That's the issue. Well, these guys they're just feeling each other out a little bit, it seems.
Yeah, Bukster hit a rail. Av3k had to back off because he was low, and now Av3k's waiting for this heavy.
A bit risky because he is railable himself. Is he going to try and go up to the armor being railable? He's trying to spam him out so he can't get an angle. That's intelligently done by Av3k.
Yeah, Ranger or Bukster used his Dire Orb. I'm not too sure why he did, but the Dire Orb has a short cooldown, so he's gonna get it ready soon.
Checking just to see what things look like down on the Mega. I wonder if Bukster knew that. He wants to go in for the Mega Health. Actually, great rocket there. He's got the LG out on top of that. Dire Orb used aggressively, and he actually pushes himself onto the Mega somehow.
Wow. I thought I was aggressive, but man, using a Dire Orb in that situation after you've already lost so much health just because you want that Mega, that's just super aggressive.
Well, if he got the damage on top of that... I mean, I'm not saying it was a safe move by any stretch, but maybe there was a sort of... It didn't look like a 1%er, you know?
Nyx is so low. 1 MG would surely kill her. 5 health for Nyx. And it gets away in the...
I think he wanted to push in again to do some damage, but then he kind of forced himself away from that angle.
Yeah, I mean, Av3k definitely had to get out there. 5 health left. Now he's good again, except he doesn't have Ghost Walk, so if Bukster can put him some good rockets, then he can go for a kill, but no, Av3k managed to escape one more time.
Missing the damage, now he's railable. Oh, that shotgun was actually perfect. I don't even know if Bukster realized how perfect that was. It's just amazing, because I think Av3k was 1 health over being railable beforehand, and the shotgun, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, does no damage at all, but it set up that shot.
Yeah, Bukster up 1 champion. That's very surprising to me.
And I have played Av3k in a little bit of practice. Actually, I've kind of got a bit of experience between both of them. I felt that Av3k is playing very well in practice, to be honest. But he doesn't seem to be playing quite as aggressively right now. It looks as if he's really kind of growing into the series a bit. Mega's up, but Av3k's LG... Okay, maybe he is growing into the series a bit, because that was insane moving in like that.
That was such a close fight, too, because I think Av3k escaped with like 23 health, 26 health. And yeah, he got the kill, and now it's tied 1-1. Oh no, lucky he missed the jump.
Are you going to give us football references again? Because that was almost
worked
out.
Every disadvantage has its advantage, and this was just the case, just like that again. But yeah.
Oh my god. Bukster with the rocket. That's a hard shot to hit. Fair play. The armor is still up, and he's going to go for it. But he gets the Dire Orb. Amazing, Av3k.
Oh my god, that's crazy that he actually went for it. That's just typical Av3k, though. He's so aggressive. Like, he did the same in Quake Live. He just goes aggressive with, like, a plasma gun back in the game. And now he uses a Dire Orb for perfection. Oh my... The bull rush kill. Oh, wow. What a round. What a round.
Did Av3k think that he moved to the staircase, kind of behind where where the hourglasses are.
That is brutal, man. I have no idea, but I cannot believe that he finished it off with a bull rush.
That was good. That was good. I hope that it bodes well for what we're going to be seeing in this series. Nice, safe little move there by bukster. Dire orbing out, not getting any extra damage on him, and keeping most of that stack intact. Apart from when that rail hit.
Yeah, surprising, man. Bukster up 1 round.
No, that's good. That's very good. And that's one thing. I don't know if Av3k's got a lot of information or experience personally in playing bukster, which is something that can advantage. Wow, that was mad LG. Very, very nice.
Mad LG hitting every shot.
Yeah, bukster is going to want to rewind a little bit and take a step back. But as I was saying, this lack of information for Av3k could be one of the advantages for bukster. So hopefully for him, he can use that in his favor.
Both have the ghost walk. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, you wait until the other player uses it and then use it yourself. You know what would be cool if if Nyx could see Nyx in ghost walk. I mean, it's a different dimension, right?
Maybe they keep going into different dimensions to each other. Maybe it's not just one dimension. Sorry, missed that frag completely because we're talking about dimensions. But bukster does actually tie up the champion score a little bit.
Bukster was hit by a direct rocket though, so he was really low, but he managed to get a heavy afterwards at the melt, and now he's good. Go for a more aggressive move.
Well, Av3k hoping to maybe jump down and do a little bit extra damage there, but bukster didn't go out too far. Dual wheels to be done, but bukster's
great
rockets! Holy crap.
I think there's an award for that if you hit a rocket from that distance.
Oh
my god, once again, Av3k gets a dire orb kill, and now we're back in the same situation as last round.
From that distance as well.
That's crazy. Av3k, man. Av3k so skilled with his dire orb.
I'm not sure what to say. That's
I'm lost for words, man. Av3k just both times he just goes in with his dire orb and he gets the kill, and now I wonder if we're gonna see his bull rush again, and we do. And that's a kill. Yep, just like last round, except this time the bull rush didn't one-shot Av3k. Just
delayed the introduction to the fight. He just started off there with the sort of the spicy factor, and then follows up with some nice damage. So I think Av3k's gonna have to give some level of respect to bukster because he's playing pretty well at the moment. Oh, what? Who got it just then? Oh, I think it was Nyx had it. Machine gun versus machine gun, but there is the rail for bukster, which is good extra damage. Is he gonna go for the shot though on armor?
Yeah, Nyx was low there, man. But now he's good again. 75 health, 100 armor. Oh, that's some good shotgun damage. And now Ranger's got it back out.
Just the health bubble next to him.
That's a good dire orb actually, because he uses his dire orb to get through the health bubbles, and then there's 2 time shards anyway. So his dire orb's only down for like 10 seconds. In fact, his dire orb is about to be up.
Impressive.
Good shot from back. If he didn't hit that, then he would probably have to have a healthy sense of paranoia moving around the map. Because Av3k would be all over him just then. Definitely looking for another rail though. Av3k stacking up with that armor. Bukster holding tight, not taking any damage himself. I mean, he's not going to be too upset at how things are going right now.
He's up 2-0 against Av3k, so he's not too upset. But yeah, both players missing a bunch of reels right now. Nyx is harder to hit than is Ranger, but right when I said it, Bukster hits 2 reels and gets it impressive, and now Nyx on the back foot.
He didn't force the ghost walk though, because Av3k had that teleporter right next to him. So he's healthed up a little bit, and he's kept that cooldown, which is very, very important for Av3k, because Bukster's going to feel like he's not quite able to be as aggressive as he wants to be.
Yeah, Av3k doesn't have a ghost walk, but yeah, he's Bukster's forced to move out of the situation. Now he's actually in trouble unless he gets a good trouble, and he got killed by Av3k there. Good move by Av3k, going aggressively, and Ranger was just he just wasn't in the right situation. Just wasn't in the right room to play that defensive. Got killed by good rockets by Av3k.
Av3k's just sort of standing here for information right now.
No, I think Av3k is defending this rail. The rail is so powerful that Av3k just does not want Bukster to have it. Now Bukster needs to get out. So he's in trouble.
I think he heard that he used the bounce pad during a ghost walk.
Yeah, so Av3k can definitely, this is a great move. Av3k will surely go for a kill here. He's so low and bukster is definitely going down. Av3k up 2 champions to none.
That was a great move.
Down to his last champion, Skill Bearer.
Well, traditionally we've seen effective use of Bull Rush with Buckster's Scale Bearer, so let's see if we can get any more. Oh, 2 massive rockets just sent, and a 3rd direct. Av3k will go down. He'll lose a champion, but he'll take the round, and he will not think twice about that.
Prepare to fight.
Alright, that's a bit of a comeback coming in for Av3k. He was feeling, looking like he was feeling a bit down, and after the first 2 rounds with Buckster cleaned things up.
Fight.
But again, Bukster, in a way, what, he goes in again? It's...
Yeah, it's a solid move though, because, yeah, I don't know, man, it's a solid move. It's risky, it's aggressive, but, man, he manages it well.
Well, do you think then, if he doesn't get the armor after, that it's wasted, or are you generally just a fan of that?
I like aggressive moves like that, and, thing is, like, if he hit that rail that he missed, then it would have been a great move, but he didn't hit it, so it didn't turn out to be as good as he had hoped for. But it's just a risky move, and it's the start of the game. Anything could happen.
And it's kind of gone back to, it's as if, you know, we're still at 0-0 once more. They've managed to get their weapons now. They've got some items respectively. Buckster's pretty weak just then. He takes the armor, but he's lost all of it.
Yeah, that was a risky move because he had no idea Av3k was. Is it Av3k or Av3k? I'm not sure. I think it was Av3k, right?
I say Av3k.
I'll say Av3k from now on.
You can
But yeah,
say Av3k if you want.
Yeah, no, he wasn't sure that Av3k. He wasn't sure that Av3k was at the railgun waiting for him, and he used that dire orb and rocket to rail, and the ranger was suddenly low. An aggressive ghost walk. I like.
Oh no!
This is the jump. Oh my.
It's so easy for that to happen as well. It's actually a harder jump than it looks like to pull off. And it sounds like these guys need to practice it a bit more.
It's such an easy jump. I mean, you just press jump twice. I don't know how you can miss it, but hey. I don't play Nick, so what do I know?
Av3k cleaning up nicely that. Getting a frag just before the mega spawns. Kind of questionable as to why Bukster was there for so long. But we've got Nix versus Nix.
Bukster tried to get his dire orb in position again to get that mega, but he was too late and was killed before he would and he missed the jump. And both these players just missing heavy jumps. I played Quake 2, so I know a thing or two about double jumping. And double jump with Nix is a little bit different than in Quake 2, but it's definitely cool that we have that back.
Yeah. Oh, this is a nice chase. I love that little move from Av3k.
Yeah, that's great. Bukster's surely going down. Surely going down, and now Av3k is in good position here to tie up this series.
But Buckster's got to relax a little bit. He's got 1 champion left, and you might feel like this round is over already, but I still think he should put his heart into this one. He gets the armor as well. There's no ghost walk, so he can rush.
Yeah,
he's gonna go for it.
I knew that was gonna happen, and Av3k just yeah, wasn't ready for it. The bull rush, you can't do anything because the bull rush goes through a teleporter. If you bull rush a teleporter, then
oh my god, he comes up with the nail gun as well. That's so bad. And of course, because Scalebearer is such a sort of big champion as well, that hitting those nails is a little easier than going against Anarchy or something like that.
I think a nail gun is a great counter to the big champions because they're so big and the damage is so high. Once you're in close combat with a nail gun, especially as BJ with the dual wield, damage throughput is just insane.
Next is on that. Gonna get out, taking, I don't know, 28 damage there. So I know my 7 times table.
I think Bukster missed that dire orb to the heavy armor, so he opted not to go for it. He shot his dire orb just a little bit too low.
Yeah, we're not getting quite the same aggression. I feel like he's playing a bit more reserved now that.
And it's set points. Whoever wins this round wins the first map, so it's a big round.
He wants to push in and try to get that dire orb up there. He's going to make it happen and get some damage, but he does not get the rail follow-up. He does have a good idea of where Av3k is, but he's not going to be able to push through a choke point. Rail fired by Av3k. He tries to get the other angle, but is not going to find it. Is he going to go aggressive on this one? He is. I think he's ghost walked as well. Bukster is in a massive amount of trouble.
Wow, what a great move by Av3k. He hits 2 rails, goes into ghost walk, goes aggressive, and then there's nothing Bukster could have done there. Now it's Nix versus Nix.
And of course he used, Bukster used his Ranger's dire orb to get the armor beforehand, so that would have been up. 2 rails for Av3k. Buckster's
Avic's on fire. He's
sweating.
not missing anything. Bukster thought he was in a good place. He was up 2 rounds to none. Now it's two rounds all, and Avic is up a champion, and Avic must be feeling pretty comfortable right now.
Do you think
He's mistimed this though, so this is could be big, but he's hit a huge rocket onto Bukster, and Bukster has to use his ghost ball.
Boxer would love to get onto that armor, but I don't know if he can justify it just yet. Do you think Avic's balls are big enough that he's just hustling Buckster at the beginning, or?
No, this is dangerous, man. This is dangerous. Buckster down.
It makes it work.
It's the game of comebacks, man. It's the day of comebacks. Garpy made a huge comeback onto Ints, and now Avic's doing the same thing.
And it does not look like he's relenting whatsoever. Just the scale bearer to go. It's definitely caused him some trouble in this map. But he's getting good damage. There's no... He's going to go over the bull rush. Can he find him? He just hits the wall.
Oh my. Wow, Avic wins the first map. It's crazy. He was down 2 to none.
I'll say I was not expecting it after the first 2 rounds. Even though one of the rounds was pretty close, I kind of felt like Avic looked way out of his depth. But very nice return to form there for the pole.
Yeah, maybe he was underestimating Buckster a little bit. He thought, oh, I can take him easily. I'll just mess around a little bit. But after being down 2 rounds, he got his game back together and wins the next 3. Good game by Avic.
Really, really solid. We're going to find out. It looks like Buckster picked Corrupted Keep, by the way, as his next map. So we'll get that one very, very shortly. We'll see. I think Avic is another player that people would be surprised not to see getting to the regional finals as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. He qualified for the sacrifice tournament, and he's gonna want to qualify for the one as well. And I do not doubt seeing.
He's playing with Too Good, right? And
playing with Too Good,
Cypher and Chrysler?
And Chrysler, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And Deuce. I'm not quite sure
so
if they're actually...
Deuce and Avic are kind of here and there, but I've heard that Deuce doesn't have the same availability. So I think Avic's taking priority on that spot.
That's a solid team, though, man. Chrysler, the TDM Quake Live legend. I think he's won a few Quake cons. Too Good, also very good TDM player. Then you have Avic and Cypher, the duelers. I think that's a very solid contender for the regional sacrifice qualifiers.
Definitely going to be a hard one to take down. We're watching the champion selection right now. Avic's going to go over the scale bearer of the BGN Nyx. So we've got 2 scale bearers, Nyx and a Ranger there. That's what Buckster's rocking.
Scale bearer versus scale bearer. Finally seeing him a little bit more. It's always exciting to see. We haven't seen Zorlak yet.
Does that upset you?
I like her, man.
Yeah?
She's a cool character. I like her spit. Her spit is actually super powerful, man. I think you can do either 125 or 150 damage in total.
And then of course you got that damage over time that's after as well, which can be absolutely crazy damage.
The thing is, Zorlak is a little bit easy to hit, just like Skill Bearer and just like Clutch. So.
But cutting off those choke points, I mean, with the acid spit is
Oh yeah. But
I find it super tricky to play against as Anarchy.
Well, against Anarchy, it's a good counter because both have bunny hopping, and Zorlak has so much health and armor. Anyway, no Zorlak in this round, so
we have got,
away,
as I mentioned, with 2 scale bears, that's a really enjoyable matchup to watch. So I hope we get that at some point. But we're going into map 2. Avic is a map up, and he's going to be selecting Nyx first versus Buckster's Ranger, who narrowly avoids taking some rocket damage just then. But it'll be Avic getting himself on the Mega side of the map.
Yeah, aggressive move by Buckster there, shooting some rockets to the heavy, to the Mega. I didn't expect that. I thought most players tend to go for the heavy instantly, but Buckster just wanted to get a timing feel on the Mega. Now Avic's already used his Go. Well, this is dangerous for Avic. He used his Ghost Walk, and Buckster knew exactly where Avic was going to be. Buckster knew that Avic was hurt and that Avic wanted help. Avic just stayed at the health bubbles, and Buckster anticipated very well there.
He's going against BJ. Buckster's a little bit late to get himself on that armor. I don't know if he knows exactly where he is. He's going to spot him. Is that dual wield going to come out? He's pushed him off quite far, and the dual wield will come out, but he's trying to hold on to this, which is maybe a little bit naive in a way.
Changes anything.
Wow, that was some great aim by Avic. The dual wield used to perfection there. Buckster trying to go for the kill, but was unable to because of the dual wield.
6 health left as well. And that armor's up. That is going to be a hell of a lot of resources for Av3k, who is I'm just going to switch over to now, actually, as he's got that
Yeah,
last goal.
he's got his dual wield back, so rush in, go for the kill. Does bukster have the ghost walk? I'm not too sure.
I think he used it quite recently.
Yeah. Oh, good rocket there.
Yeah, bukster, I think he's going to play time to get that item up again. 5 seconds now until the armor. This could be enough time for Av3k to come in for some last second damage. He's going into the rockets, tiny bits of damage.
Dual wield rocket launcher. I love seeing that, man.
Just
Dual
looks
wield
good.
rocket launcher.
Sadly for Av3k, he wasn't able to get the full effect that he wanted just then, so he's going to wait a while. And now Ghost Walk for Bukster's going to be up, and there's no dual wield. So this actually could eventually be a really good time for Bukster to make an attack.
Yeah, waiting for this mega, but Bukster ran away, and he wants to get a safe position on his heavy, but the timing is off. Av3k gets it and kills Bukster. A little bit off with his timing, I think. He should have pushed the mega more, delayed Av3k getting to the heavy a little bit more, so that he could have a free route to the heavy. But
so rockets on the choke point, something along those lines to slow Av3k down. I don't think he was expecting Av3k to even go for it with the timing difference. Rockets from Av3k. Absolutely
and now
solid.
Skill Bear is in big trouble because yeah, he's easy to actually he managed to escape quite well, but now Bukster doesn't have any health, or he has very little health, and Av3k is stacked to the brim. Av3k has his dual wield ready.
He's got no ammo. Look at his ammo. Just shotgun.
Dual wield. No dual wield. There we go. He didn't even need it.
Absolutely fine for Av3k. Ammo does not matter sometimes. He's going to just switch weapon. And the super shotgun is really effective as well. If you can get to sort of close-ish mid-range, can do so much damage with that weapon.
Yeah. Super powerful there in that close range. You get what was it, like what in one of the earlier matches we saw like a 130 damage shotgun.
Yeah, something insane along those lines. And it's pretty difficult to hit those shots unless you can get into those right positions or use an ability in a way that maneuvers you correctly.
Oh yeah, super shotgun in close ranges could definitely be risky, especially if you're up against a rocket launcher that always does like sustained damage. But Bukster, man, he's in a little bit of a tough spot here because he's trapped, but he has his die rope ready, and he
does. I thought he was going to fake it somehow, but
I thought he was going to fake it, but yeah, Av3k didn't fall for it. And now Bukster aggressively pushing into the mega, but I don't think that's a great idea because he didn't get it, and now actually it wasn't too bad.
He's got no health though, and he's going to try to find some bubbles. He found the 2 in the nail gun room, and he found the small armor as well, but he's still kind of weak. He's missing about 75 health / armor off his cap. But most important thing is staying alive, which is successfully done.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go either kill or get killed, but yeah, both ended up surviving.
Ow! Oh my god! Oh, that stack is gone.
That's about 100 damage done by the super nail gun from distance. It's just 3 damage right there, and now Av3k has full control of this map. He's got mega, he's got heavy. Bukster has very little health, and Av3k should just ghost walk in and go for the kill.
Why do you think he's not doing that? Is there a dire orb he's afraid of?
He might not realize that Bukster is so low. Bukster's still out there collecting health.
10 seconds until the armor's up. Mega's going to be up in a moment. Av3k, I feel it might be an overly passive move to make. He just dodges that with the Ghost Walk. He's going to go in to do some damage. There is the dire orb, and that is going to allow Bukster to escape. That's very well used ability, I think.
Yeah, because he escaped right to the health packs, so that's a great move by Ranger there. The Ranger is so dynamic that he can use his dire orb both offensively and defensively. A double kill. I think Ranger got the better of that because Av3k was in trouble there. Yeah, oh my god.
The pop rocket there and the air rocket to follow up for Bukster is going to give him an advantage. He is going versus Scale Bearer. He's got the armor, but brilliant shot. And I think Av3k just wasn't really expecting that level of damage to come out. I was
so close.
So worried for a moment.
Yeah, Bukster almost got bull rush there, but he went into his ghost walk right at the right time.
And Av3k just about evading Bukster for a moment. Yeah, just jumping the correct way. Mega has just been taken though by Bukster. He's done some good damage. He's got the LG coming out, but the rocket is going to give Bukster a tying round here, 1-1. And remember, if Av3k wins this map, he is through to the regionals, and Bukster is relegated back to the beginning of the next qualifier.
2, 1.
Yeah, all or nothing,
Round
really.
3, fight.
Are they getting the mega spawn? Bukster getting the heavy spawn, and they're probably going to meet up at this rocket. Yep. Ghostwalk is used. Oh, he tried to teleport him. That's so cheeky, but he didn't manage to. But then surely he's going to go for a kill. Oh, he missed that last rocket. Oh, that was so close.
If those rockets were a bit better, he was hitting around the sort of 30-40 damage mark. If he could get something, you know, units closer, he may have even seen himself get the kill there, but it will be Av3k with a very early advantage. No Ghost Walk, but I don't know if Bux is going to play that aggressively just yet.
Yeah, I doubt it. Bukster is content with going for this heavy. Biding his time. He still doesn't have an LG, and you definitely need an LG on this map.
Whoa, massive, massive shot. Is there a way he can be aggressive? He is so low that, you know, even the 25s, it only filled up the one container, or the two containers, sorry.
Yeah, but now Av3k managed to, yeah, wow. Aggressive move by Bukster there.
I think he might have used his Ghost Walk aggressively.
Yeah, I think so too. They're both on cooldown.
But there's hourglasses picked up by Av3k. There's some more hourglasses up at the top that I'm sure Av3k is eyeing up and wants that advantage soon. But he can hear Bukster above. And he's found him. Oh no, he can't quite get on them. There's still 10 seconds to go. It's going to be Bukster who'll have Ghost Walk up first, and he's just landed a massive rocket. Time to get the damage, but he's got Ghost Walk up.
12 health, escape. No, just a little bit too early on the Mega. Bukster almost had Mega, and now they're going to split items, I think, unless Bukster goes in aggressively. And he does.
Whoa, what a shot there by Av3k, just zoning him out. Ghost Walk being used. He's seen the cloud of smoke. Can he cut him off somewhere? He's not being chased directly, but he's not found Bukster and his, well, end destination.
Yeah, that was a risky move there by Bukster, and it backfired a little bit because Av3k ended up getting the heavy, and Bukster ended up having to use Ghost Walk and almost dying. So I think Av3k got the better of that exchange. Now definitely Av3k has the mega health. Can defend his heavy. Oh, man, Bukster hitting some good rockets there.
Yeah, really solid rockets. Av3k has got Ghost Walk up again. He's just found him. Rocket's going to be a little bit late. Teleporter to be used, but he's going to Ghost Walk and land frags at the same time.
Why not?
That's it. And Scale Bearer. Again, I really enjoyed watching Bukster Scale Bearer. Let's see if he can, what kind of effect he can get on it on this occasion. We almost saw a good frag from him last time round. What? Really aggressive there. Bull Rush coming out. 31 health. And he's not going to stick around. I can't see Bukster's health bar.
I think, oh my.
He had 1 health, I think.
I think it was at 1 health, yeah. I think Av3k ended up getting that mega.
Prepare to fight.
Yeah, that kind of saved him. Was risky, but worked out nicely for him.
Yeah, it was risky, but he was up 2 champions, so
3, 2, 1.
choose to be a little bit more aggressively at that point.
Now, on Av3k here.
Av3k has match point.
He's got a chance.
They're meeting up in a rocket once again, and now I think Bukster's gonna die here. Yep.
He did so little damage then.
Yeah, Av3k did a lot of damage. Bukster did not do any damage, and being caught out in an open area trying to get the 2 health bubbles is a big mistake there by Bukster, and Av3k reaps the benefits.
The items are up at the same time. I wonder what Av3k... It looks like he's leaning towards the armor. He'll have a good idea of what Bukster's up to, and then... Wow, that was a little... Not the full 100, but 61 damage versus another Nyx. He'll be very happy with that.
Yeah, it's always nice to hear a big fat clunk while you don't even see your opponent.
It's like walking away from explosions, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Av3k taking it easy. He's also feels it's a matter of time. Okay, maybe not taking it easy. He's going in aggressively. He's seen the mega being picked up. And he's just going to back off. 0 effect done from that. Which might give an edge to Bukster, actually, if he heard that the Ghost Walk was used. It's definitely time to think about making an aggressive move, but this is great collections of the hourglasses for Av3k.
Someone went in this.
There it is.
Aggressive move there by Bukster. Oh, he just missed that rocket. Shot the rocket into the wall.
Whoa, 12 health left, though. Mega's going to be up.
He's got the Ghost Walk, though, so he's not doing too poorly. There's health everywhere here, so... Wow, that's so aggressive. I believe he even tries to challenge for this item. Yeah, that's...
Wow, well guessed.
Av3k was a little bit too cheeky there because he was not in a position to challenge the heavy armor at all.
There's no Ghost Walk at all for Nyx at the moment. Can he get the rockets to do anything? He gets the machine gun out and works. I think,
Bukster was
Av3k
super low.
Yeah.
He just picked up 2 health bubbles and he's...
Ah!
Isn't that scary as a charging skill bearer, especially when you're
find
that low?
terrifying, but Bukster, he did well there. He's managed to tie up the rounds. We had it go 3-2 to Av3k in the last map. Which way is it going to go around on this occasion? And honestly, the dodging there to get out of the way of Bull Rush is also harder than it looks, in my opinion.
Yeah, man, it's so scary when you have a charging skill bearer. Usually what I do, I just rocket jump. But then you self-inflict a little bit of damage, and what Bukster did there was quite nice. Now it's set point, or match point, depending on which point of view you look at. If Bukster wins this round, we're going to go to a 3rd map. If Av3k wins this round, we're going to go game over.
That was amazing timing on the die roll from Bukster.
I know, that was quite sick. But there's still 8 seconds left for the next set of items, so Bukster doing well here to collect some 25 HP bubbles.
Yeah. I like that he didn't go aggressive to the rockets like we've seen in many rounds. No way!
Oh! Direct rocket into the void. That's brutal. Oh man, he must be devastated.
Yeah, I would be gutted after that. That sets you back so far. Fortunately, it's Nyx versus Nyx, and one champion that counters Nyx quite well is Nyx. So maybe Bukster can do something here. The Ghost Walk was used fairly early by Bukster. I think he was trying to just reposition himself around the map a little bit.
I'm not sure if that was... In order for Ghost Walk to be super effective, I think a rocket launcher is always a good weapon. You can sneak up behind someone, use a rocket, then hopefully hope for a good bounce and go in for the kill, but...
Bukster's playing on the back foot at the moment. All these items taken by Av3k.
He must be devastated. That was he just picked up the heavy, so he was stacked, man. He was 75 health, 125 armor.
I mean, if it happens on any other round, when it's like the first round of a map, it's like, okay, you can kind of laugh it off. But this is such an important round for Bukster. He needs to have maximum focus. Massive rocket by Av3k. Ghost Walk used. Armor taken by the Pollen. He's going to use this Ghost Walk after, just in case there was an aggressive thought in Bukster's mind.
With 22 health, you can't really be that aggressive. But maybe Av3k wasn't aware of how low Bukster actually was.
It's like a healthy sense of paranoia, I feel it can be. And if you're going for a sort of, you're going for the, I don't know, into the dimension to do the Nyx frag or something like that, that's a bit risky. Nyx is such a small character, it's too difficult to do. And the rocket's flying in there. Bukster goes down.
Bukster has mistimed the heavy quite a few times now, and it's cost him dearly. And yeah, surely his best hope is to get out of this tough situation by bull rushing, and he managed to do so quite well.
Nyx is far outstacking Scale Bearer at the moment, which is always something to be worried about. I think that health might have tipped it over the edge back into Bukster's favor, but you haven't got your bull rush. There's a big difference between the Mega and the armor.
Yeah, it's up in 10 seconds, but yeah, Nyx has got the timings down, that's for sure. Uh-oh, this is dangerous. Oh my, he knew. That was good play there by Bukster. He knew that Nyx popped his...
Oh god, he's gonna hit him, but he's gonna get the frag for Av3k. He tried desperately. Yeah, he just took so much damage before the Mega was up.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be a kill, but Nyx evaded the bull rush well. Bukster saying, that's weird.